Hey, what's up YouTube? Mario here from Little Ladies up against Gungnir in a G1 World Guild battle. We're going to be testing out some of the newly buffed units from the balance patch. Let's see how it goes. So here are the teams that we're going to be using. Honestly, I should have probably used like Yang, Lucian for the third round. I didn't think about it at the time, but I think that would have been a fun one for the third round. Now let's go into this first round. Let's see how the Fire Indra performs after the buff. If I'm correct, the only thing that he got changed was a bit more damage. He went from 50 to 100%. Let's see how it goes. I threw my Alicia's Rage set on him. So let's see how much damage he does. He might not crit though. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's pretty good damage for the first hit. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Like 60k. That's pretty good damage, but honestly, I don't know if I'd use him over Zyros because we get that reset. It's nice having that attack break though, especially on a Theo. Now we're going to let him finish off the Perna for the win here. Nice. Now for the next one, we're going to hit this Mortessa and Ritesh. We're coming into it with Odin and the Win Gladiatrix. I completely messed up here and I put the wrong set on my Gladiatrix and my Draco. I haven't used this team in so long. I forgot to bring a shield set. Now I was debating whether or not I should use the skill 3 or skill 2. I could try to skill 2 and try to kill the Ritesh even though it's on the wrong set. Or I can go for the skill 3 and reset them. Not too sure which one's the best option here. We're just going to go for the snipe. We potentially can snipe it, potentially not. Let's see if it pays off. The skill 3 only got a change in which you get a speed buff. Once you use the attack, we don't kill the Ritesh as expected. And now it's going to get very sketchy here unless Odin can proc. Okay, the Tessa's going for the Gladiatrix. Not looking good here. We might be able to finish off the Ritesh. We get stripped. We're going to have to go for the Ritesh here. We steal the defense buff. Pretty nice. We're going to go for the skill 3 here onto the Tessa. Nice. We get the speed buff. Not like it's going to do too much, honestly. I think she needs more of a change. Now we're going to go for the steal. We got the steal onto the Tessa. He's proccing. He hits the Odin. Luckily, we dodged the Oblivion. We're going to go for the snipe onto the Tessa. Not enough damage. Very low damage there. The Odin's going to go down. Damn, that was so close. We could have potentially won this one. If only he would have had a bit more damage. I also haven't changed his set in quite some time since I don't use him. But maybe if I do build this team, I'm probably going to put him on a better set. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Carcano, Elsharian, Eladriel team. We're coming into it with Nana, Laika, and Riley. It took a very long time to beat this one. It's a lot more annoying than the Miles version, honestly. Especially because Elsharian could target and kill the Riley, making it a bit sketchier. Like I said, I could have probably Lucian this one with Yang. That would have been pretty cool. Could have maybe killed the Ladriel, and then the Yang would have to finish off the Carcano. Whatever, it is what it is. I also had to speed this one up 8 times just because it was taking way too long and I didn't want you guys to get bored. But for the most part, it's a really safe team, especially once you get the stacks on the Nana. We get rid of the Carcano. Now for the next one, we're going to use the double Battle Angel Snipe team. Their buff was their skill 2. Is a little bit more likely to ignore defense now. So we ignored the defense on the Molly. Watch this bullshit right here. What the hell? How does it have that much HP? Who builds them on this much HP? I honestly still can't believe it. That's insane. Shout out to this guy or girl for that. Honestly, all I could do was laugh because that was just hilarious. But then that also means that I gotta buff my Fire Battle Angel a bit more. Now we're gonna have to take the second loss here. And for this last one, we're gonna use Feng Yan, Aaliyah, and Leo. I think we can all agree that Feng Yan did not need a buff, especially a damage reduction buff, where he's gonna be taking a little bit less damage if the unit attacking you has less defense on them, which is pretty much going to be a lot of the defenses that you're gonna be hitting with him. Unless I guess you're hitting a Manon with him, but even then you could probably just ignore defense it, depending on what it is. Now it's super sketchy here because the Leah could potentially die. We don't do enough damage with the Feng Yan. We're just going to use skill 4 here. The Leah's most likely going to go down unless we proc a few times. No procs. And she's probably going to get sniped by the Kinky. Okay, she survives 1 HP. We get rid of the Vigor. We're going to heal up with the skill 1. A little bit of HP, nice. Now we're going to use skill 2. Can we heal up before the Kinky does anything? Can we get a little bit of a attack bar decrease? He still takes a turn. The Leah's 1 HP. We survive it because of the heal buff. Now we're going to use skill 4 and we should be fine. Unless the Juno strips everything. Since we have the immunity, we're going to hit the Kinky. We just completely shredded the Kinky. I love bringing in Feng Yan into arena inner server kinky defenses. You can just go in it with some slow things like Feng Yan, Leo, Aaliyah, and maybe like a Malite. And geez, you just shred a lot of things up. I know this video is coming out quite some time after the patch hit. So who do you guys think is the winner of the patch? Let me know in the comment section below. Originally, I was going to say Feng Yan because he got buffed even though he didn't need it. But I'd probably have to say that it's Mi Yang because you're just going to see her everywhere now in Siege. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below as to who you think is the winner of the patch. I'm really curious to see what you guys say. Now we ended this one off with a 3-2. Let's see if we can do a little bit better on this next one. Okay, so we switched up the Eleni's runes a little bit. She's going to be doing a little bit more damage, hopefully. For the most part, the team stayed the same except for the first one. We're going to try out Jolton, Windy, and Camilla. Now let's see how this one goes. I kind of wanted to see how Jolton would work in this one. We get triple stunned. Camilla gets out of the stun because she got crit. Now whenever they hit this Jolton and they crit, they are going to be losing some HP. So we're going to hope that they start targeting him. Okay, the Theo, now he targets him. He's losing some HP. As long as we can take some turns with the Camilla, we'll be fine. We'll be healing him up. Can we stun? Nice, we land a defense break and stun. Now we're going to go for this Maximilian. Do we get stunned by the Claire? Nope. And we're going to go for the Maximilian. Skill 2 doesn't land on the Theo. It's alright. Now it's a 3v2. And honestly, we're going to be able to take this one. No problem. We're going to go for the freeze onto the Clara. Honestly, not sure why I hit the Theo with the Windy here. Just so random. And I kept going back to the Clara. Now the Theo does get rid of the Jolton. But we're going to finish him off with the Camilla. And she's going to skill 2 into the Clara, killing her for the win. For the next one, we get outsped by the Mook Wool. He's going to use skill 3 into skill 2, and he lands a stun onto our Fire Indra. Thankfully, it wasn't onto Tiana, or else that would have been GG. Now we're going to use skill 3 here. Do we land the defense breaks? Yes, we do. We have the perfect setup. We're going to go into the Thunder state. Let's see how much damage he does onto this defense with the skill 2. Again, almost like 60k damage, but he missed the crits onto the Nora. We finish her off with the Tiana, skill 2. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Eladro, Kinky, and Savannah with Feng Yan, Aaliyah, and Leo. This one's going to be very safe, especially once we have that defense buff. This Feng Yan is just going to eat them up. We're going to try to target the Eladro first if possible, so we don't have to deal with all the revive BS. He is on Nemesis though. So this is going to be a little bit annoying. He's probably going to be getting that defense buff heal up. Okay, we get some attack bar. Can we potentially finish him off here? Ooh, 1 HP. We're just going to finish him off with the Leo to be safe. And now it's a 3v2 against the Kinky and Savannah. You already saw what this Feng Yan did to the other Kinky. He's probably going to eat this Kinky's ass as well. Again, since we have time, why did they buff Feng Yan? Out of all the things, why would they buff Feng Yan? He didn't need the buff. If you have any arguments against why he needed the buff, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Curious to see if anyone is actually for the Feng Yan buff, because I don't think it was needed at all. It was pretty unnecessary, but I don't know, there might be an argument to be made.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Feng Yan ate Kinky's ass, and that's a 3v1 up against the Savannah. She's probably going to be up next. Sorry guys, I'm in a little bit of a silly, goofy mood. I'm also doing today's Siege as I'm recording this, so I keep taking like pauses and coming back to it. It's taking so long to kill this Savannah for whatever reason. I think it's probably just because of the procs. And we get rid of the Savannah finally. Now we're going to come back into this one with a double Battle Angel team. We sniped the Molly. Can we kill this Dark Monkey King? Yes, we do. That's how it's supposed to be last time. I didn't switch anything up. We just did more damage on this one. I don't know why that happened the last time, but it is what it is. Now for this last one, we're going to come into it with Odin, Draco, and the Wind Gladiatrix. Can we actually win this one? We're going to go for the skill 2 snipe.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
Not enough damage. Wow. Not enough damage. Well, she is on Vio, so I guess it's kind of understandable. Now, I'm not too familiar with what Daniel does. Is it Daniel? I can't think of it right now. He didn't use his skill 3 though. Luckily, bad AI. We get the reset, not too much. We get a little bit of a attack bar decrease. We're going to go for the Nana here. Ooh, the Juno gets rid of the Gladiatrix. Nana has 2 stacks. Juno has full HP. We actually might lose this one. Not good. We're going to go for the snipe onto the Juno here. Nice, we get the snipe. We have to get rid of her again. We're just gonna use skill 1 on the Draco. We don't want to heal her up. We crit her, thankfully. Sniping. This Odin's coming in clutch. That Gladiatrix is cheeks. I'm just kidding. I think she could be kind of usable. Just depends, but I still feel like she needs a buff. Not Feng Yan. She needs a buff. So we do secure the 5-0 in this set. Now let's go ahead and check out the rewards. What do we get from the rewards here? We got some reaps and 1 water scroll. Can we get a nat 5 from this? No, we're not going to get a nat 5 from this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.